For today's activity, I'd like you to take 4 small pieces of paper and write on those papers some sentence like, somebody should do something. This is an artless way of persuading someone. You just say, you should do that. And in fact, in English, you should be very careful with this word. You should. It's not wrong, but sometimes it implies that the person lacks judgment or lacks self-control. Be careful with the word should. It's usually better to say something like, I suggest that you, or it might be better if you. But anyways, for our activity, write something like, Aaron should let us use phones in our class. Something that you think someone should do. My parents should buy me an airplane. Whatever. We'll gather all these pieces of paper, and whoever's leading the class will draw one. And then we will try to argue the other side using these 6 beats of value, problem, and answer, and then the carrots, the good things of the answer, and the bad things that we avoid with the answer. And if you want, you can add a meaning. You can't see it down here in the video, but you can see it on this picture. For now, let's just practice value, problem, answer, carrot, carrot, stick. So for example, if someone had written, Aaron should let us use phones in class, then I would attempt to persuade my partner the other way with 6 sentences. I would say first, value, that phones are wonderful. They're very cool, convenient, and fast. Just like a car is cool and convenient and fast. But phones don't make your mind any healthier or stronger in the same way that cars don't make your body any healthier or stronger. To really get the most out of life or out of an English class, you have to slow down sometimes, which is why I suggest that we don't use phones in our class. Without the phone, right, first, you'll enjoy the language more because you will hear it in your own ear. You will feel it in your own mouth and lips and tongue and teeth as you speak it. Language is a visceral, a body activity, just like dance, just like music. And you can really enjoy it by not using the phone to make it for you. Also, by not using the phone, you will understand the language and how it affects your point of view. You'll develop your own way of looking at the world. Language is part of thought. Your own way of looking at the world can change the world. It's probably the most valuable thing you have. It's your own ideas, your own point of view, and those are expressed through language, and those are deepened and enriched through learning another language for yourself, like English, without the phone. And finally, maybe even most importantly, by not using the phone, you will avoid the trap of overusing the phone and then not having it on a test, which causes some people to perform poorly on tests and even to fail because suddenly they don't have their phones to help them. So I know I went a little bit over one sentence. You don't have to say that much. But as we practice this activity, I'd like you to break down the way you're linking ideas into these 6 beats. We'll practice persuading the opposite. We'll practice persuading our partner to the opposite point of view of whatever sentence we have drawn.